heads up on that one before, didn't I? About halfway through it at the moment, and it's quite gripping stuff, guys. It's a page turner, as they call. Weather's changed dramatically in the last half an hour. We've got grey skies everywhere now. It's getting darker and darker over there, the skies. So it looks like that forecasted rain is well and truly on its way, which is a shame, but hey ho. So it's all going tits up to what it was a couple of hours ago. I was lying down in the sun and the grass over there. You couldn't do that now. Lovely, all part of it. As long as you're wrapped up, guys, yourself, put some extra layers on. Got my hats on, got my neck chief on, extra jumping on. I've got thermal clothes on as well. And you're comfy, even in the cold, you're still comfy. Right, I'll start sorting my fire out. We'll get the dinner on early tonight, I think. So I've got that Wild Boar. Bloody hell. All the seagulls going to roost again, as they did last night, this time of night. They're all turning around in the thermals, going home to roost, as they do every night. They're going the same direction as last night, north again. Strange. Now the coast is that way and they're going that way, which is a bit weird. I thought seagulls roosted by the coast. I'll start grating some fresh potato, get all the get them nice and dry, get all the starch out of them, give them a good rinse, get all the starch out of them before you fry them, guys, otherwise they'll be too wet. I'm going to stick some grated cheese in them. We're going to have fried grated potatoes with cheese in, with that wild boar steak. It's a bit like pork, as I said before, but it is different. Fascinating here, because there's always something catching my eye, whether it's something running around on the ground or something up in the air. There's that much wildlife around here. Lovely. Before I came down here, where are we? When did I come? Oh God, I ain't got a clue what day it is. Where are we? Is it Thursday? Oh, I don't know. Somebody help me. Yeah, I think it's Thursday. Yeah, Friday, tomorrow, Wednesday. Yeah, Tuesday, before I came here, I went up to my local market in Norwich City. Had my usual bag of chips and a battered sausage. They're lovely at Norwich Market, the chips and sausage. Went up there to do a bit of shopping before I came out camping. And I sat down on a wooden bench in the market, munching away at my chips. And there's this chap next to me in a blue coat, and I thought, blimey, that's a bit glary, that blue coat. And I looked round, and it was Michael Portillo. Because you know he wears these flashy coloured clothes, doesn't he? And I looked around, I looked at his face, I thought, oh, Michael. If though I knew him, I don't know him, of course I don't know him. He obviously does his usual response, hello, how are you, and all this. The same response he always gets to these people that are on TV. I do like his railway journeys, isn't it? He does railway journeys. He's a much better presenter. I suppose he was a good politician, I don't know. I don't follow politics that much. But he's certainly a brilliant presenter with his railway programmes. And he was filming a new series at Norwich Market. Must be one of his stops. And he was trying on a multicoloured knitted cardigan. I'll put the video of that up on, probably be on my Car Vape TV channel. So that was interesting. I did a bit of filming of him being filmed. What is it? Railway. Can't remember the name of the bloody series now. It's been running for a few years. Classic Railway Journeys or something like that anyway. Oh, I bought some new things as well, some of these. Again, on the cheap again, guys, because you know with a campfire, especially a pit, if you've got a pit or whatever, you need oven gloves, don't you? A lot of people take oven gloves, a lot of wild campers take oven gloves with them, whether it's one or two. They take oven gloves. I found these the other day. They're silicone. And I bought a set of two. Instead of taking big bulky oven gloves, got some silicone finger. Hello? 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 How you doing? Alright. How you doing? Alright. Hello, viewers. Twat, eh? Yeah, so they're ideal, nice and light. They go inside each other. I think there's about £1. Is it Poundland, I think? Can't remember. But they're perfect for the fire. Moving coals, moving hot pans. You're not going to get burnt. A silicone, lovely jubbly. Here you go, guys. That's another bargain from LNT. Ah! I wonder as well, guys, sometimes I really do. I'll have to paint some eyes on there. Put some eyes on there and a nose. We could have a little puppet show, couldn't we? Pillock. I know, guys. Put your comments down below. The sky is now full of the dark stuff. Looks like a pint of Guinness. Really dark over there. We might be lucky. The rain may skip us. It skipped us last night, didn't it? It run past about a mile that way. Could see it pelting down. Absolute lightning as well. We was sat in sunshine here, but over there it was Armageddon, heading towards Yarmouth, and it's raining over there, over the other side of the valley. Fingers crossed. What you guys? Just thought I'd have a little bit of a dabble metal detecting. I've got the fields here around me. This is an old lake, dried up lake. As you can see there, guys, the bed. These trees have grown since it's been dried up. But you can see it's an obvious lake. There used to be a lake, there's another one down there. Big old pit where the lake used to be. It's dried up many years ago. I thought I'd give it a swing in here because you know, back in medieval times they did throw stuff in lakes, didn't they? Offerings and whatever. So you never know. Give it a dabble, shall we? Here we go. Okay, we've established we've got tat in here, guys. There's bits of old metal in there. Don't know how old it is, but I don't think it's very old. That's rebarb, that is. And it was a sheet metal, roofing metal kind of stuff. So I'm going to put my discrimination. Going to knock the first three off the discrimination on the top there, guys. Not the first three off. Get away from that tat. We'll go again. Seemed to be a bit of scaffolding then. Massive piece. Yeah, that wind's strong. That one flipping hole there, tiny, 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 tiny. Almost looks like a needle. Obviously it was old, it would have been well rotted by now if it was a needle. And that wind's howling through there. Not getting much joy yet, but we'll keep plugging away. That's another steel rebarb in there. We'll give up on this one, guys, this size. Too much rubbish. Later. Right, we'll try this hedge line, guys. Well, not too close to the hedge because there's bound to be loads of rubbish down this hedge line here where fences used to be and whatever. We'll come out about 5 metres, guys. Just watching all the wildlife on the wing. Tremendous. Raptors and all sorts. Right, getting a bit cooler now. It's all dark clouds, but I don't think there's any rain clouds there yet. Famous last words. Looks quite bright over there. Seems to be a break coming, which would be nice. Just in time to have our dinner and a campfire. Oh, stuff flying around, guys. There's all sorts. Amazing. Right, we'll give this a plug, shall we? Not having much success, but hey ho, that's the way it goes, metal detecting. It's not all glory, guys. It's not all glory and gold. Not happening at all. Very, very, very quiet. I'm going to take this sensitivity off now, guys, just to see what's down here, if anything. Obviously I'll pick up the iron and tat, but I'm just intrigued to see what's under here, see how old it is more than anything. I don't think there's a lot of rubbish down here, but all the sensitivity is off now. We'll try it now. We'll get a lot more signals now. Struggling, guys. Still, it's a day out, isn't it? Just to show you that it's not that easy, guys, that's all. That was weird. This side of the camera, quiet as a mouse. That side, there's a load of tat. It makes you think whether there's maybe been a farm building there in the past or something. But I think I'll give that up now, guys. It's not getting a lot at all, which is a bit disappointing. But hey, that's metal detecting. That's the way it goes. You got to keep plugging away and getting through the doing the miles, swinging the one, guys. You really have. Well, there you go. That'll do for metal detecting. Not a lot on there at all. I got a horseshoe. Got plenty of very old nails. Some of them medieval, hand forged, handmade nails. So they're really old. They can go back as far as medieval, even older than that. Some of them. There is a website you can check nail shapes to see what year they are. It's intriguing, but we'll have another go another day in this particular area, guys. Lovely jubbly.
Lovely jubbly.
Try and do this before it gets too dark so you can see me cooking, guys. It's all about cooking, LNT. It's all about campfire nosh. Now that sun's dropped, the temperature will start to drop because we've got a clear sky more or less, except for over yonder. Up here it's clear. If it stays clear, that means it's going to be a bit of a chilly night. The fire's going now, starting to go. I think I'll crack a cider and get all my stuff out ready for cooking. I'll get everything prepared, guys, and while we're waiting for these coals to get red hot, and I'll come back to you. Right, let's get my dinner prepared. Got some wild boar here, guys. I'll just show you this wild boar. There, get myself burnt. Big old slab of wild boar there, and another slab of wild boar there. Lovely jubbly. I'm just going to tenderise this a little bit, guys. The fire's going a treat. Lovely jubbly. All I'm going to do with this steak, guys, is just tenderise this bit. Just got a couple of very shallow slits either way. Go one way, then go the other way. Just nice slit, then flip it over. Do the same again. Just tenderise it a little bit, because at the end of the day it is pork. Even though it's a high red meat pork, as I said before, it's about 80% high red meat, wild boar, compared to pig. Okay, that's that one done. Now this one's a bit thicker, so I'll put the cuts a little bit deeper on this one because it's a bit of a thicker steak. Just helps with tenderising, that's all. Plus you can get all your spices inside there and rub them in. Lovely little jubbly. Or if you've got any rubs that you've got that you want to use, you can rub them in. Lovely. Got enough steak here. Don't think I'll eat all this, but I'll give it a good bloody go. I'll die trying. Alright, get that in there. And then we're going to have some onion rings as well. Lovely jubbly. Just flatten it out a little bit. Here we go, guys. That's our steaks all ready. They'll go on later. I'll get me roasted done now. Potato. I don't bother peeling it, guys. I don't mind a bit of the skin in there. We'll get this grated into here. Don't want too much because I've got a load of bloody steak there. I think that'll do, guys. Here we go. Just get all the excess out of there. Lovely jubbly. I'll do one bag. Put my potato back in my bag. Don't waste nothing. I'll take that home with me. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to wash this out in water, guys. Get rid of the starch in there. And then I'm going to try and dampen it down. Get all the moisture out of it with a paper towel. What I'm doing is washing this grated potato down. Getting all that excess starch out of there, because you don't want that excess starch, guys, because it will make it won't hold together very well at all. Alright, once I've given that a good swill, got most of that starch out of there, lovely jubbly. I'll just tip this away. Just drain this out. Get all the water out of there. Lovely jubbly. All the starch, see how white the water is there? Oh, you can't see. Just get the potato in my hand. Yeah, give that a squeeze. You can see that, guys, squeezing all that water out of there. Much as the water as you can out of the potato. I've got a handful of grated potato there, guys. Put that back in there. There we go. And that's our Rusties washed out of all the starch, nice and dry. Just let that air dry for a minute. There's a bit of that in there. That'll help bind the actual rusty as well. Plus it'll give it a bit of extra flavour. I'll also stick a bit of sweet chilli in there as well. This is sweet chilli, this is, guys. A bit more. Lovely. We'll combine all that. Oh, it's a pheasant just there behind the camera. I can't turn it round. It's got me to see what I'm doing. Right, combine all that. That will be nice and sticky now. That should help bind the actual cake when we do it. Because we are making like a rusty cake. Don't come too close, mate, because you'll end up in the bloody pot. Right, that's our potatoes ready, guys. Those will go on last once we've done the steak. Right, let's just season my steak up a bit. A little bit of salt. I'm going to treat this like a bit like pork, really. Oh, what's the matter with that? It is pork at the end of the day, but it's a mature pork. What's it, Daisy? It's more of a red meat pork than anything, guys. So a little bit of salt. Flip it over. Flip it over. A little bit more salt on the backside. Don't forget the backside. There we go. Put the lid on. Yeah, it's a lovely night. That fire's doing a treat on it. Just to sweeten it up a bit, I'm just going to spread a little bit of this. I've got some glazed honey in here. Just a little bit, not too much. It's caramelised honey, this is. Just to sweeten it up a little bit. Just to get a nice bit of a glaze going more than anything, this honey, because it'll caramelise as well. Only a hint, not too much. It's caramelised honey, this is, so that'll do. Lovely job, like. Put that peg back in. Okay, Bruni. Where's the top? Ah, Stephen. Right, that's our steak ready, all seasoned. Tenderised as well, lovely. I'll put a bit of butter on there as well. How are we doing, alright? Is the camera still running? I hope it is. That fire's looking good. I'll stick some more logs on there in a minute. I'm going to spread some butter into this steak now. Ready to go on the griddle. So I have had stewed wild boar before, but it was a slow meat in a casserole type of thing. I've not actually grilled like this, so this will be interesting. Get plenty of butter on there, guys. You may think, blimey Steve, that's a lot of butter, but I want this to melt through. Lovely job, Lee. Right, just put that to there. Try and keep myself tidy. I'm not very good at being tidy, guys. You'll see my camp. It's a right tatty camp. Everything away in there. Lovely. The onion rings will go on when we get the rusty going. Get a bit more butter in that frying pan, ready for that rusty. Get the grass off there. Another slab of butter. And another slab of butter. Right. That's our wild boar there. Lovely jubbly. Like that, make a nice screensaver, a nice thumbnail. That's our wild boar there, guys. It's been tenderised, it's been seasoned, and I've got slabs of butter on there ready for it to go straight on the fire. I think I'll smoke that as well. I'll put it on there and let it smoke for a bit. Get a bit of smokiness into that boar meat. that'll cook it as well, slightly. Right, I'll just put my rusty together. Hope there's nobody out there going, wash your hands, wash your hands. We're wild camping guys. I mean, there's no reason to be not to be hygienic, you know. I'm hygienic guys, but bit of grass, few twigs, what does it matter? Right, squeeze that rusty together, all that moisture out of there if I can. Right, that's in a ball now, that's ready to flatten out when we get that frying pan going. So that's my ball of rusty, lovely jubbly. Right, oh, 2-siders for tonight. Hope you can see me there. Let's get down, let's come down here with you guys. Here we go, sitting by the fire, ready to cook my dinner. We've got a couple of Brothers tonight. Now, Brothers, one of my favourite ciders out there is from Brothers, and that's a toffee apple one. And we've got a toffee apple Brothers. Lovely, absolutely love this. 4% volume again, it's nice and chilled. And the other one I'm going to try, which I've never tried, rhubarb and custard. If I don't pig myself out and film myself too much tonight guys, I might do some caramelised apple with cream, make a nice caramel to go over some fried apples and have fresh cream on the top. I might do that. And I brought some homemade, I brought some mince beef, and a load of peppers and onions and stuff. I was going to make some homemade burgers as well. It's always the same, every time I come. I bring so much food, enough to last a bloody week. Thinking I'm going to cook it all and show you guys, have dinner, supper and tea. Most of the time I end up just having one meal a day because I pig out that much of an evening. Like I did last night, I had a full rack of ribs last night, that was delicious. And half a toga loaf. So you don't feel like eating then all day. Right, let's crack one of these ciders. Let's try this, keep that over there nice and cool. Let's try this rhubarb one. Rhubarb and custard, eh? Get this top off here. Without knackering my knife. Should have a bottle top really, but I haven't got one. Hey ho. The back of my knife. Don't want broken glass, do we? There we go. Lovely jubbly. Without breaking the bottleneck. But I've got cider all over me. Oh, that fire's going a bloody treat now. Puckaroni. Right, let's try this rhubarb. Rhubarb and custard. Cheers, guys. Rhubarb and custard in a cider. Blimey, what will they come out with next? Well, I say that. Saying that, guys, the vape, because I'm a vapor. You can get anything in a vape. You can get bacon and bloody eggs, or barbecued ribs in a vape, or all sorts of flavours. Right, cheers, guys. Give this a toot. Rhubarb and custard. Brothers. Core blimey, Charlie, that's nice. Where's my cookser? That is bloody lovely. Well, that fire's going to treat. That rhubarb and custard is bloody lovely. Swill out my tea that was in there. Let me cookser. Put that in there. It's even rhubarb coloured. It's even the colour of rhubarb. Blimey, Charlie. Cheers, guys. Rhubarb and custard. And these guys at Brothers. Lovely jubbly. That is really nice. Got a nice sweetness to it. You can taste the rhubarb. There's a vanilla note in there as well. That is lovely. 'Cause 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 is really, really nice. Gorgeous. Hopefully this will settle down in a minute. We can get the meat on because it's starting to get dark. Even though it looks quite light on there, guys, it's starting to get dark. Let's cook some bread, cut some bread I should say. Some of this tiger bread, lovely jubbly. A couple of slabs of that will go down the hatch nicely. I've dropped more of this cider. It's bloody lovely, guys. Cheers, my dears. Yeah, I highly recommend, guys, get out and do a bit. Okay, it's probably not the best time of year now if you're a newbie, but even if it's just for a day or for a few hours, find a nice forest somewhere or a nice field, take a little stove, bit of bacon, bit of sausage, through a few crusty rolls. Just go out and enjoy the sun, you know, the country for a few hours, get yourselves wrapped up. Lovely. Or sit on a beach somewhere or in the hills. Let's get that steak going, I think. Lovely pan this is, griddle pan. I think it was about £5. It's a barbecue griddle pan, which is ideal for barbecuing steak like this. Quite a bit hot there. You need to be careful, guys, you don't want to burn it. You shouldn't really cook into flames, but I'm bloody hungry. Need those coals to settle down a little bit. Looking good. When I've cooked the steaks, I'll put them to one side just to rest and get that roasty going. Wardley Hill campsites, if anybody's interested. Wardley Hill. I'll put the links down below. You know, when I did the first video I didn't mention the name because I was a bit weary that other people will find it and it'll become a bit too busy, but he's only got 15 pitches, so there can only be 15 people at one time, and that's only in the summer really. In the winter you're lucky to see anyone. I've been here 2 days, going into the 3rd day. I've seen one person, but today I've not seen a soul. I've seen Joe this morning, he come up and had a little chat for 20 minutes, which was nice, the owner. But that's all I've seen all day. So it's not a commercial campsite as such. It's lovely. So those are my 4 favourite ciders. The Brothers Rhubarb, the Brothers Toffee Apple, the Elk Warning Strawberry and the Elk Warning Blackberry Blackcurrant. They're all lovely. Sizzling away, a treat that is. Smoke getting into it as well, which is lovely. Gotta keep watching it because we don't want it to burn. Blimey, that camera is so bright and it's pretty dark out here. that kind of dusk darkness, but it looks really bright on there. Quite a few wild boar farmers in England. There's quite a few wild boar actually wild in the woods as such, because they was thinking about doing a cull a few years ago, because they're quite dangerous animals. You wouldn't want to be confronted by a wild boar in the woods, and that's a fact. That's doing, oh, it smells delicious. Oh, the smell coming from that, guys, is divine. Oh, give you a close-up of my steak. The old bones. You close-up of that steak. The pheasant in the background, you see that, guys? Does that look delicious or what? Pucker bloody Rooney. Right, we'll leave that cooking to one side and we'll get the rusty on, I think. Look at that sizzling on there. It's actually sizzling on that pan, which is lovely. Just put that on the side, if I can balance that on the side, with that balance on the side without falling in. You balance there, you'll be good. That's a good boy. Right, so we'll get this one on, get my rusties on, get that butter nice and hot, get my rusty and my onion rings on. Let's just try this steak. It cuts nicely. It cuts like bloody steak. Got a bit, just a little bit there, just to try it. Got a lovely rich flavour that has. It don't taste like pork either. Right, it's nice. Right, get the rusty in here. Get that nice and flat. Get as much of that moisture out of there as we can. Just drop that on there. On there, put my onion rings on as well. There, there, there. Lovely gently. And turn that rusty once one side is cooked. Well, that steak is delicious. That boar, I highly recommend that. That is lovely. I think that meat's cooked, guys. We'll put that to one side, just let that rest, as you should do with all meats. Just let them rest, let all those fibres calm down, because at the moment when they're red hot they're all tense and taut and stressed. Just let them relax, and that's when the steak tastes nice and tender, when it's relaxed a little bit. Oh, I'm really enjoying this. My rusty's nearly done. We're nearly ready to eat. Get this plated up. I'll give you a picture of this. My onion rings there. Lovely chutney. My lovely rusty. Lovely chutney. Back at you guys, eat this lovely nosh. Lovely crispy onion rings. Oh, beautiful. A bit of wild boar. Oh, that is nice. It's not the tenderest cut, but it's certainly chewable. Bit of a cheese rusty on there, guys. Absolute heaven. see me very well over there. The light's gone now. That is bloody delicious. It's all going Pete Tongue. There we go. That's not too bad, is it? A bit light on my face. This is delicious, guys. Lovely crispy onion rings. Slice of that lovely steak, cuts lovely. Well, you can't see that. A little squidge of cheese rusty on top as well, with those lovely sweet chilli in it. Absolutely delightful. It's quite tender, the shoulder. It's quite nice actually, it's lovely. So this boar meat, this wild boar, it's more of a rich flavour. It's more of an intense flavour. It's lovely, and it doesn't taste like pork to me. Beautiful. That cheese and onion rusty, even though we've done it the wrong way around, guys, it's bloody delicious. Which is lovely. Oh, I can't show you that, guys, can I? Look at that. Wild boar with cheese and onion rusty on the top. Bloody lovely. Cheers, guys. Wild boar and cider. Can it get any better? Oh, look at that lovely fire. Cracking, eh? What a lovely, lovely evening. And what a lovely meal that was. That was delicious. What's you guys? All tucked in. That was a lovely dinner. Believe it or not, after that dinner I did a live vlog. Live YouTube on my iPhone. I intended to do it for about half an hour. I think we did over 6 hours in the end. 6 hours. But that was good fun. Really enjoyed that chat. A lot of people all over the place. It was cracking night. And that dinner was beautiful. That wild boar was delightful. It's been pissing down the rain for the last hour or so. The wind's howling. So it's now outside the tent tonight, around the campfire. It's way past, it's 12 now, it's probably about 1 o'clock in the morning now. I hope it's not raining in the morning when I've got to pack up, because that'll be a pain in the butt. A right royal pain in the rear that'll be. I have to make a mad dash for it, but hopefully we'll get a dry spell where I can pack up. That'd be nice. It'd be nice to have a nice fried breakfast, but if it's raining, that's going to put those plans out the window, which is a shame. But never mind. But we're all nice and cozy. And I'll bid you good night on the second night. Had some cracking food so far. It's been absolutely lovely. It's my last night tonight. and we'll see what the night brings. Hopefully my tent will hold up in this stormy weather. It's really blowing a hoolie out there. Yeah, it's stopped raining now for the moment, but it's on and off in squalls. We'll see you in the morning, as long as my tent don't blow away. Night night guys, thanks for watching. Good morning, kettle's on mother. It's about 8 o'clock, bear with me. Watch you guys, yes, about 8 o'clock. Had quite a nice sleep, a bit up and down because it was piddling down the rain all night. It's still raining now. The lenses are getting all foggied up there. But yeah, that weren't a bad night's sleep, it's quite nice. But blimey, was it windy. And did that rain come down? Yeah, like a bloody hoolie all night it was. I think that's what kept me awake. But never mind, I think I got some sleep. But yeah, bloody hell, that was a long live vlog last night. Over 6 hours, blimey. Lovely chatting to everybody. But anyway, I'm getting this cup of tea down me. I've got a splitting headache. I've had it all bleeding night. Try and get some headache tablets and a nice cup of tea. Back in a bit, guys. Morning. Absolutely blowing a bloody hoolie. It's absolutely piddling down the rain. Everything's soaking wet. But it's still good bloody fun. It's nice being in a tent when it's raining actually. But rain's going to stop playing, I'm afraid. It's going to stop playing to my filming, to any activities that I wanted to do today. So, bum. I need to, there is a slight low in participation around about 1 o'clock. So it looks like I'm stuck in my tent till then. And then I'll make a run for it at 1 o'clock. Try and get everything out of here. Try and try as dry as I can, because it's absolutely chucking it down out there. It's blowing a hoolie as well. But we'll see. Hopefully it might dry out. Hopefully the weather forecast is wrong. It's supposed to be raining now for the next bloody 5 days. Blimey. It's supposed to be the best day today. A couple of days ago, this today was going to be the best day of weather. But it's bloody pants. So not a lot of filming going to happen today, guys. Anyway, catch you later. I'm going to try and cook myself some breakfast in the tent, if I can. Till later. Yeah, everything's quite dry inside there, so... Yeah, the pigs come out in the night, which is nice. Blowing about a little bit. Okay. Show that cat. Here you go, back on you. Blimey, starts on my hair. It's not a bad morning actually. There's a bit of a chill in the wind, but it's not too bad at all. Hopefully we'll get a lull in that bloody participation with the rain, so I can get out of here. Get out of Dodge nice and dry, hopefully. But yeah, that live stream was lovely. First time I've done a long live stream like that. It was cracking. I wish those buzzards had come back so I could show you them. There were sparrowhawks and all sorts this morning. So no, they're not about at the moment. If they come back, I'll try and get them on film, guys. But lovely to have played. Right, I'm going to have another cup of tea. So refreshing. That breeze blowing on your face with that cold water. Lovely. Pacaroonie. Right, we'll get back to camp. That's what we're washing up done. I'll get most of the kit into the car now while we've got a dry spell. There is more rain coming in about half an hour, so I'll try and get most of my kit in there. I'll just leave my tent out, my cup of tea facility, and I'll sit it out for a couple more hours. It's supposed to be getting a bit dry around about 1 o'clock. It's about 9:30 now, which is lovely. So that's the plan for today. It's a shame just put a stop to all the plans. A bit more detecting I wanted to do as well. I won't be able to do that, not in this weather, which is a shame. But anyway, I'm going to have a cup of tea, get most of my kit in the car. Just on my carving bits, that's where we are with that one at the moment. Looking nice. Lovely jubbly. My catty, I'll get that banded on the next outdoor show. That'll be my project. I'm also doing a walking stick as well. See the lovely colours on that. That'll be a nice varnished up, that will. Nice piece of wood. I've carved a claw in the top there. Looks like a raptor's claw, which is nice. Lovely jubbly. In the bottom, I've got a club end on the bottom there with a bit of a hook on it. It's a nice club on the end for I don't know, smacking anything or anybody who wants to be funny. It's got a hook on the end as well if I want to grab something, which is quite useful. Obviously it's a walking stick as well, and a sabre. And that end it's like spikes. I don't know, fishing or picking stuff off of the ground. I'm sure you could spike a fish in the water if you saw a fish, a trout or something with that. But it's just nice design. I'll do a lot more to it. I'll do a lot more smoothing off. I'll do some patterns on it. You can see the patterns on it there at the moment. I'll do a lot more work on that, get it nice and varnished. That'll be a cracking walking stick. I do like that claw on the end that I've done. Looks like a raptor's claw, doesn't it? Lovely. Right, that's my project ongoing, which is lovely. Right, let's get that kettle on, mother. Later, guys. Right, kettle's on, mother. Have a cup of tea, have a sit here, and just watch all those lovely dark clouds whistle by. Be nice to get a time lapse with those clouds. Pretty. Hope the sound's alright with that wind. Yeah, I've got all my my store tent packed away. All my kit's in the car now. All I've got now is the tent and my bed to wrap up and put away. But I think the rain's coming back for an hour or so, I may sit it out until the next low precipitation with the rain, which is around about 1 o'clock, and then get out of Dodge. But we'll have a cup of tea. Joe, the owner, came in this morning just to make sure it was alright after all those winds last night, which was nice of him. He's lovely though, really helpful. I'd recommend this site to anybody. Get everything inside just in case that rain comes again, which I think it's on its way again. Lovely. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope it's not too long again. It'll probably go to 3 or 4 parts again. You know me, guys. I just can't bloody stop rambling, can I? I don't think I've got a 15-minute video in me. I think it's impossible. But hey-ho. I've only used 2 filming units this time. My iPhone and my movie camera. So I've only got two lots of editing to do. Probably about 50 clips like, but it's only on 2 cameras. Which is not too bad. Still trying to dry 1 or 2 things out. It's lovely jubbly. I wanted to have a shower this morning, but I don't know, I might do before I go, just to freshen myself up before I go. Oh, it's rocking in the tent at the moment. That wind's howling out there, getting a bit vicious. I'm safely tucked away in my tent there, as long as it don't blow away in these gales. Just sitting there, enjoying watching this weather, all those trees swaying in the winds. Lovely jubbly. Got Culinary. I'll give it another hour or so and then I'll start packing up, get on my way while it's dry. It's not raining at the moment, everything's drying out lovely. But there is more rain coming in. and the wind's picking up quite a bit now. It's getting a little bit airy at times, getting squalls coming through. It's lovely being tucked up in a tent watching this. Nice and cosy in my tent. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, there's no birds about today, it's too windy. I was hoping to get some shots of those raptors flying around, but they're all tucked away and hunkered up somewhere out these winds. This is lovely. Really holding up there, those trees. Lovely. It's calmed down a bit now. Seems to have blush and squalls coming through. Dark clouds up there, look. There's the rain clouds I think coming in. I might do a time lapse actually. One of the clouds are a bit wishy-washy for a time lapse. I might get a time lapse going in a bit. Should be nice. It's rocking in the house. I'll catch you later. Right guys, that's a wrap. That's where I camped the last 2 nights. Nice and clean. No markings or nothing guys. LNT, leave no trace. Beautiful, the wind blowing now, beautiful. All that rain that was forecast with loads this morning, but now it's beautiful. It's really windy, but it's dry and the sun's coming out as well. So I think the weather forecast got that a bit wrong. Said it was going to be raining all day today. We might have some rain later. It's forecast rain around about 1 o'clock I think. So it's best to get out of Dodge now. Everything's nice and dry. My tent was dry. Picked it all away. See the ground spotless where I was guys. So lovely jubbly. And that's another one for the Fields of Gold. Really enjoyed this one. Had that live 5-6 hour vlog as well. Had some cracking food, delicious. That rack of pork ribs was delicious. That wild boar steaks was absolutely delightful.
I've heard that prayers can move a mountain. I've seen love fix a broken man. I hope that sorrow teach a bitter heart to forgive the ones they need. I'm not a preacher, I'm not a saint. I don't have money, power or fame, and I don't want it, I don't need it to spread these words across the land. I've heard that change is on its way. I've seen faith, I've seen grace. I hope the devil can take that evil and bury it in a permanent grave.
Watch you guys, we're on our way home now. Lovely job, just turn the music down. I usually go into Great Yarmouth or Galston, don't I, for some fish and chips. It's pissing down the rain and it's a right hoolie now, so I got out of that camp just in time. It's absolutely chucking it down at the moment. So I just stopped at Labour. I stopped here before, it's just lovely food here on the way home on the A147. Nice big old cup of tea. Lovely jubbly. Cheers guys. And a nice bacon and egg sandwich, the size of that one. Right old slab you get from there, and crusty bread as well. So peppers of that, guys. Bacon and egg with a grilled brown sauce. So I'm having this instead of my fish and chips this time, because it'll be bloody windy and rainy down the coast, and that's no doubt. Right guys, I'm gonna eat this and get off home, get myself sorted, have a shower, sort myself out, and get Cartwave TV rocking. Go and get my laptop, it should be ready when I get home, so I'll go and collect that, so hopefully that'll be ready, working, and back in prime working order again. And we'll get the Cartwave TV schedule back on schedule, as well as LNT Wildcamping. Big thanks for joining me, big thanks for all those that joined in the live chat as well, that was tremendous. And we'll see you on the next upload from LNT. For me guys, bless you all, thanks for watching, and stay safe. Till later, ta-da. Right, let's get this down my neck.